Pierce, do you want to get a piece of food and fling it? Can you do? Good. Can you throw one? Throw it anywhere.
Okay, can you throw it?
Yeah, that's it. Good. Now, good. It's under your wheel. That's okay. Now click. That's it. Good. Nice sit. Look at that. And then you can give her a treaty again. Good. Good. So try that again. Pierce, just try flinging one wherever you want. Fling it wherever you want. Over your shoulder. I don't care. Anywhere.
Just don't throw it.
Throw it. That's it.
Don't throw it.
Anywhere you want. Yeah, good.
There you go.
Good. That's it. Find it. That's it. Now give her a little cookie. See if she comes back. That's it. You got it.
Good job.
Good. So we can either use that as two discrete actions. We can throw and click.
Okay.
Or just, away and click if she goes for it. Maybe that we could translate into an object eventually, because she's got the return for the click.
Yeah.
Right? So let's just try a few of those. Let's try just dribbling the food and click that. Click it when she's got her nose on it, if you can.
Okay. So you're going to throw that one?
You can just drop it over the side of your chair, whatever you want. That's it. Good.
And then use your clicker.
That's it.
Throw it again. And then click. You got to throw it.
That's okay. He'll sort it out. That's it. Good. Look at her, nice, patient. Look at her being very patient in front. Very nice. Good. Sarah, if you flung it, Pierce, could you click it?
Okay, ready? I'm going to throw it, and then you're going to click, okay?
You got to watch, Pierce, okay? When she gets her nosy on that piece of food, get ready. Get your thumb ready.
So hold this in your hand, and when she goes and gets it, click it, okay?
Okay, Sarah, you work with him. Nice.
Keep
Good.
holding it. We're going to do it again.
Make sure you toss it somewhere, Sarah, that Pierce can see it.
Yeah.
So he can click it.
Good job.
Excellent.
Okay, you ready? Keep holding it. Your clicker.
Good. So you got to work with that.
Good job.
Perfect. That one was perfect, Pierce.
Good job.
Very nice.
Keep holding the clicker.
Let him get set up.
Wait until she goes and grabs it. Ready? Go. Good job.
Perfect.
Click. Good job.
Perfect. What kind of toys does Chewy like?
Kind of what?
Toys.
Toys? Squeaker ones.
Okay. Like soft and fluffies?
Yeah.
Stuffies?
Or she likes the ball too, the squeaker.
Okay.
Ready? Click. Click.
That's okay. This will be a click for return. Good. Now Pierce is going to give her, because we clicked on the return, so Pierce is going to feed her.
Okay, go ahead. Click.
That's it.
Treat.
Perfect.
Good job.
Good. Nicely done. Good. Hang on to that thought for a second. No. Oh, what's that? Look at that. You got a tail wag out of that. Good job. Okay, Pierce, you ready? You're going to toss this or just drop it. Okay?
You want to play fetch with her?
We're going to kind of a little fetch game. Ready? Don't let her grab it till you're ready. That's it.
Throw it, right?
Just drop it. Just drop it somewhere. That's it.
Good job. Do you want to click it when she grabs it, or?
Let's see if she likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we can click for the return. I should have let her sniff it first. Sorry, guys, that was my bad. She's got to make sure it's not dangerous first. What if it's alive? Good. She's looking for the squeaker is what she's doing. That's it. That's it. Good. God. Oh, see how she brought that a little bit closer? You can click that.
You don't need to click, or do you want me to click?
Yeah, you got whatever you think would be effective.
I might click.
Okay. So first of all, though, let's just give her a chance because I just dropped this thing on her. She hasn't seen it before. So, Pierce, you hang on one side of that.
Hold it tight.
And yeah, hold it tight. And we're going to let her sort of get it, just play with it a little bit before we drop it. Yeah, just jiggle it a little bit. See if she's interested in that, Pierce. She might not like that toy. Yeah, just move it around a little bit. Anything. That's it. Anything at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. See if she'll go for it. Forget this toy. I want the food. Not so much. Good. Okay. Sarah, maybe grab the toy, give it a couple of squeaks, and just sort of trace it along the ground like this. Let's see if she'll get engaged with it. That's it. Let's see if she'll get engaged at all. That's it. This is an unusual venue for her, environment for her to play, so she might be a little reluctant. Yeah, that's too much. Very good. That's it. Good. Okay, I'm just going to try one experiment. She probably won't play per se, but let's just try something that you might be able to replicate at home where she feels more comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have you just toss the toy. If she goes to it, click it.
Okay.
Okay, just to see if she'll actually track it.
You ready?
That's it. Good.
Good girl.
Good. And so the click will do two things: going to it, but it also, in her mind, it means return.
Okay.
I don't mind that she's without the item at the moment.
Okay.
She's just tracking the item and returning, going to the thing and returning.
Mm-hmm.
We know she'll do it for food, right? So this week we'll work on food at some distance. Click it. She's going to explore, so go ahead and click. Yeah. So we're getting the action of going to and coming back.
Yeah.
We're not getting any pickup or anything as yet, but we're just creating a pattern.
Yeah.
And we can build on that pattern to add engagement and stuff. It won't happen right away because she's a little uncertain of the space.
Yeah.
Right, but the more she's comfortable, maybe we'll get a little bit more of that. Okay. So whether it's a favorite toy, probably you're going to use food at first to create that coming and going pattern, and then try a couple things that she's particularly interested in, like her favorite squishy or toy or something of that nature.
Sure.
Okay. So let's get rid of this toy for now, and just to again see. Oh, now you're interested? There we go. Good. And she went to Pierce. Nice. Good. So let's just try that a couple of times just for the sake of creating a pattern. Okay? And Pierce, when she comes back to you, honey, you can go ahead and give her, you can toss Sarah. I don't care how the toy gets farther away. It's the return that Pierce can work on. That's his end of
So
things.
do you want to throw it or do you want to click?
I am.
You want to throw? She's gone for that. Yeah.
You can throw it right on her if you want. I don't care.
So here, you can do the click, okay?
So as soon as she goes to the toy, Pierce, you're going to click her to come back, okay? Perfect. Perfect. And you can give her a little treaty for that. I don't mind.
Do you want to give her a treat?
You know, it doesn't have to be every time. It could be every other time. Doesn't matter. Yeah, sure. Give her one just for being a good puppy. Good girl.
Yeah, gotta go to her.
That's it. Okay, here we go, Sarah. You're going to make a big hootie deal with that little squirrely. She's going to run after it. And then, Pierce, you get ready to click her. Ready?
Ready? Go get it.
That's it. Oh, what a nice sit. Good job.
Good.
And give her a little treat for that. So say you have to work with Pierce on that. Just in terms of like making sure he's ready.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Ready?
Hold it in your hand. And when I tell you to click it, click, okay?
Watch Sarah. Watch it. Nah, yet.
That's too soon. Okay, lean over to her.
There. Nice. Good job. Okay, now get Pierce ready.
Grab the clicker. The clicker. Ready? Nope, not yet.
We're doing a fetch, Pierce. Here we go.
Ready?
Okay, your dog is so smart. She's like, forget about that toy. I know where I'm going to get a treat. I'm just going to hang out right here. That's how smart your puppy is.
Yeah.
She's pretty smart.
She just wants the cookies.
She's not. She knows where her bread's buttered.
You ready, Mister? Ready? Good job. Now you can give her a cookie. Okay? You gonna give her a cookie? That's how you do it. And click it when she touches the box, okay? Ooh.
Right.
Yeah, that was lots of cookies. You ready? Baby clicker ready. Hold your clicker. Clicker. Wait. Ready?
I know it's a fit. It's awkward in this hand. Turn it around. It's going to be his thumb that clicks that little thing, not his fingers, his thumb. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Oh, this doesn't squeak. That's so good. That's it.
You're doing so good.
Oh, I took that one out. Still, it's enough. Just enough. Oh, none of these balls are squeaky.
Come on, you can do it. You're doing good. That is nice selecting.
I was just checking to see if I had any squeaky balls, but I don't actually. All our balls are training balls.
Oh, that's fine.
No squeaky deekies in them.
It's just as long as I know the concept, then
Yeah,
we can do that at home.
that's the concept. Yeah, and again, I think she'll be more interested when she's a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
Good job. Okay. So we'll break that down into little pieces. If you can click the go to and or click the return. You can play with that a little bit. But I want to encourage her to go for the thing. So I think the first stage is just using 2 pieces of food.
Yeah.
Okay. click the food, click the return, click the food, click the return.
Yeah.
And then
And
diversify
hold
the
up
items.
$1 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah, diversify the items.
Okay.
Now, this is just going to be a pattern game that,
Yeah.
we'll just take a whole bunch of repetitions. Is there something else that you guys think would be helpful in terms of exercises that we could create patterns for in the same way? Like anything that would be helpful for you guys? We've got a nice return, obviously. She's paying attention to the clicker, coming all the way across the house for it. Yay! That's a nice recall.
Yeah.
Is there anything in terms of interaction with other family members?
I,
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You can hang on to that. Or you finished with that? Want me to take it?
yeah.
I can take it, sure, no problem. Thank you, Pierce. Very good, thank you. Yeah, I could
just
put
give
it.
her a minute.
I could put it over there. I'm trying to think of other things that we could break down into pieces like that, Sarah.
Yeah.
But something that might be either a safety thing or a fun thing
Yeah.
that could help the family. You see, you can imagine, like, for example, if she's going for the door, if say people see, she's
Yeah.
bolting for the door, we could potentially click. We're asking a lot from that clicker, but it's not inconceivable if she's coming as a recall
Yeah.
to use it that way. We can pair that clicker with a word.
Okay.
And it might be a new word because probably the one we're using she hasn't been entirely reliable with,
Yeah.
right? So if it's a matter of recall, click, you're going to add the new word and then the click.
Yeah.
So it would be return, click, or whatever the
Yeah.
hustle, quick, click, hustle, quick,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, 'cause that's probably one of the biggest things is a recall. That she's already getting some of it with the click, but yeah, if we're gonna be doing the clicker with other stuff, that's one of the bigger ones is a recall.
Okay.
As of right now, that's
Mm-hmm.
kind of the most important one.
Yep, because you said that for safety and stuff.
Yeah, probably bolting out the door, or if she gets out, or.
Right. Did we talk also a little bit about the fact that Pierce might have more than one PSW
Yes.
working with, and that Chewy's a little less comfortable
Yeah.
with the other new pupils or different pupils?
Well, that's the thing, is they haven't come yet because they don't want anybody, it seems, because they're kind of like mini.
It's not time. Yeah, it's
They
not
just
time.
want minimum people in the house.
Sure.
But when regular times eventually come back, there'll be PSWs in the house, and it could potentially be 3 to new people a week. Like
Right.
maybe it might not be the same person that comes, maybe a person who comes every Monday, and then every Tuesday it's a new person, every Wednesday it's somebody else. So it could be like up to 3 people
Right.
a
Okay.
week, and it could be different people, it could be the same person.
Right. And of course, Pierce has, all his teenage buddies coming around for parties and stuff, like
You know exactly.
in the summertime, right?
Like there's gonna be exactly people.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, is that's the like Wanda's concern, and Wade's concern the most right now, and even mine is, because family members is whatever, they're not gonna stop coming because she just barks and just sit in another room where they'll deal with it. But the problem with a worker coming in is they might not want to even deal with it. They just hear her starting to be crazy.
Right. Yeah.
We don't want them to be blacklisted because they say that they have an aggressive dog in the house.
Right on. Yeah. So what is so the alternatives are not having her be in the space when those new people are coming.
Yeah.
But if the dog is going to be in the space when those new people are coming, then we should try to work to desensitize people approaching Pierce, because we saw that she wasn't so sensitive if she was 20 feet away, but she's a little bit more sensitive when she's beside.
Exactly, and that's the thing is, we've seen it, but not to the point until really you did it. There was really it was always, okay, she's more protective, if you want to say, over Pierce. So she's wearier of people around Pierce compared to like me or Wanda.
Sure.
So, but there hasn't been people who really come in the house and just
to test it,
walk
right
to Pierce. It's more like they say hi to Wanda, they go see Paige. Like it's not, people aren't really coming to see strictly Pierce right
Right
now.
on, right on.
Compared to me,
And
where I
that-
walk in and go right to Pierce and I touch his arm.
Yeah.
I don't know how she'd feel about someone if she didn't hear them come in and all of a sudden saw a stranger coming in and walking over to Pierce and saying hello.
Right.
And going like, hello, like I don't know how she
We don't
feels
know
about
yet
it.
because we haven't had that
Exactly.
situation happen. So when people are coming not to necessarily work with Pierce, but just be there, like Paige's friends or something, how does Chewy do? What's happening?
She barks. She pretty much does what you've seen. She barks and she growls. But then if you give her like 10 minutes and you give her a few treats,
Mm-hmm.
she gets better. And the more and more she sees that same person,
So
she is good.
it's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's more of a bark, and she tingles herself because she gets excited and then is over it.
Yeah.
Compared
Okay.
to like growling, it's more of like a bark, and then
Yeah. Oh, it's you.
excited compared to like barking and growling and
Right.
being on her tummy trying to.
Showing teeth or whatever.
Exactly.
Okay. Good. And is she always free roam in the house?
Yeah, pretty much, except for at night when she is in her crate.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Um,
pretty much the only time. But maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea to do like a home base clicker where like she goes, because she still has a pen. It's smaller, and then she has her crate.
mm-hmm.
So maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea if we did like you can go to your crate or something like that, for if she ever is, you know what I mean, if we need a minute where she needs to have some alone time or cool off time or.
Because there's two things that are crossing my mind. One is to have her learn a place command.
Yeah.
Or to increase her comfort in the physical crate. Either of those are exercises we could work on.
Yeah.
And Pierce can participate in terms of marking it.
Yeah.
And also the other family members would work on that particular exercise.
Yeah.
So if it's now if we put a bed or a cot or something beside Pierce, we may inadvertently increase her guarding.
Yes.
Rather than decrease it. Don't know till we try it.
Yeah.
Right? We don't know till we're in that situation. But going to the place we could probably manage that simply with Pierce dropping the food into the bed beside and clicking her placement there.
Mm-hmm.
So she's done very nicely coming up and orienting in front.
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps we could move her we could start with that bed in the front. So she's now in a thing. And then move that thing to wherever we need it to be, whether it's right beside him or 5 feet away and then 10 feet away. But we could increase her comfort in being in that physical space.
Yeah.
Do you think that's something that might be worth working on? Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's important she gets used to people, but I think that it'd be good if she had she felt like she had a safe spot where she's like, okay, I'm okay. They wouldn't send me here if it was, you know what I mean? I'm still weary, but.
Yeah. So let's try it with just a bed.
Because I have this, if you want to do it with this until.
Well, I was thinking to make it actually pretty like.
Okay.
Pretty comfortable,
Yeah.
like a bed.
Wanda actually just bought her an extra bed,
Yeah,
like that,
because
so we can use that at home.
so because this is comfortable,
Yeah.
and she might actually lay down and relax,
Yeah.
right? As opposed to a training mat, which we use for different reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to let her sniff this because this has got other doggy smells on it and stuff, and I'm going to place it right in the place where she usually lands, anyways, when she is clicked for Pierce. That's a good girl. Okay, so you would use whatever, it could be the new bed if it's new.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's
There's
got
definitely she just bought an extra bed that she hasn't. It's still on top of the crate, so we can definitely just take that and put that in
Yeah.
Pierce's area.
Okay, so let's just try it as a pattern thing. We'll use the same technique as what we did. You're going to toss a treat somewhere else just to move the dog away, and then Pierce can click her if he's up for it. He can click, and she's going to end in that bed. And we'll just try it, half a dozen times and move the bed just, a foot or two to the left or to the right, just to see if she will orient to that physical place.
Yeah.
If we make that connection for her. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to use your clicker or do you want to throw the treat? You want to throw the treat? Okay, so you're just going to kind of throw it beside you.
No, that's okay. Let him put it right in the bed at first. That's perfectly fine. Let's just do a couple with her being treated for being in that space. That's it. She didn't see it, so it's okay.
Yep, just
That's
right
it,
there.
perfect. You can move that a little closer if you need to, Sarah, no big deal. It's a pretty big bud.
Yeah.
Good. So click as soon as she gets in it. Click. Yay. Good. Yay. Good. Pierce, give her a little yummy. Yeah. That's it. Good. And Sarah, you're going to toss just to move her out of the bed, and then Pierce can click her for coming back to it.
Mama?
You're going to use yours at home for this one, Pierce. This is just a pretending one. We're going to use this just for play here.
Yeah, just for practice.
Yeah, because that's actually Kuna's bed. Okay, now if she gets back into there, now you could do one of two things. You could click to get her back in there and treat her. Okay, so but don't click her till she actually gets. Go ahead and give her a little click there, Pierce. Let's see if she'll jump in that bed of her own will. That's it. And just stare in that bed. Just stare right in there.
Yeah, look at the bed.
Stare it or throw a piece of food in there. Either one would work. Probably the throw is good. That's okay. You can click and then toss a piece of food in the bed. And she thinks she has to avoid it, but I want her to actually jump in there.
In the bed. You throw it in there.
Beautiful. Good job. That's it. Good. Excellent. Yeah, we're going to teach her to go to her bed, Pierce. That's going to be, so when she's feeling like she needs a little security, when she feels a little upset, we're going to say, hey, lady, go and lie down in your bed. No big deal. Nice and cozy. Okay? So Sarah, you toss another piece just so she moves away. That's it. And Pierce, you go ahead and give her a little click. You can get your food ready. That's good. Click her and toss that piece of food in the...
Food in the bed.
Perfect. She's like, I got 3 legs in there this time. First time was 2 legs, now we got 3 legs. Good. Ooh, you got all 4 legs in there. Good job. Oh, now sit down. Nice. Good. You can give her a little treaty for getting all the way in the bed. That's it. Good. And Sarah, you're going to toss it again. And we're going to create that pattern where Chewy's going to keep returning inside the bed. Okay, Piercy, give him a little click. That's it. Perfect. Nice. And as Chewy gets used to it, I don't mind if the food goes into the bed or comes from his hand while she's in the bed. It doesn't matter. The point is this bed has some value is what we're doing. We're building value just like you do for the place command. Okay? We're building value in the bed. Okay? We'll try one more time, Pierce. You up for it? Up for one more time? You got it in ya?
Throw her away. And you can put a treat in the bed.
Yay! It worked. That's it. I know. So much work. So much work, Pierce. That's a tough gig right after a sleepless night. You're doing great.
Got your slippers on.
Good job. Good. Okay. That's it. Okay, so the pattern will be Sarah will toss to go off and then click and treat in that space.
Yeah.
Okay? And as the puppy gets used to this thing, you can move it a couple inches out, a couple inches to the side, a couple to this side, whatever, just small movements.
Yeah.
And we're going to click her for returning to the space rather than
In front of him.
sitting in front.
Yeah.
Okay? But you're going to go slow and steady with that.
Yeah.
Because she's got such a nice return in front right now. I don't want to queer it, I just want to add to it.
Yeah.
Okay? So you have to play with it a little bit, whether we do all bed one week and then go back to bed plus front,
Yeah.
or go back and forth don't know, you have to play with it a little bit to
Yeah.
see what, but I want to preserve that recall action
Yeah. Yeah.
for coming to it, okay? As she starts to return to that physical bed, we'll, just like the recall, we'll add a name to it.
Okay.
So it'll be place click or bed click. That's it. Good. Good.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, you
Yeah,
want
in the
to-
bed, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it, Pierce. Yeah.
Mama?
You
Sure.
wanna put the treat there? You can tell Mom.
Yeah.
Here, in the pouch. There you go. Yeah.
That's it.
Mama?
Yeah. Bed.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, so see right now, Chewy's not certain, so she's sitting on the other side of it.
Yeah.
She's still doing the behavior. She's just not necessarily incorporating the space yet.
Yeah.
Okay?
For sure.
So we'll
Yeah.
reward her for doing that,
Yeah.
for getting in there. And if it's her bed, she'll probably feel more comfortable
Yeah.
in
Right.
that.
Yeah.
What's
Well,
up?
Chewy has a bed at home. Mom just bought a new one for her, so we can use that one.
I bet you it's fluffy and cozy, isn't
It
it?
is.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
We just borrowed this one for the exercise, just to see if it would work.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem to have a problem getting in it,
Yeah.
so that's pretty good.
Yeah. I think that's great. Yeah. We can do the recall and then somewhere where she's sent somewhere.
Yeah.
I think those
Okay.
will be very useful.
Yeah, so you've actually got 4 things for today. One is you're going to add a recall word to the click. So it's going to be, not come because we use that too much, but maybe hustle click
Yeah.
to get her, she's already coming from across the house, yay. And I actually don't mind so much what she does when she gets there. It's the act of coming towards you. Ideally, she'll sit in front of whomever clicked. But,
Yeah.
it's the act of being, wanting to come back. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 is we're going to start a pattern of moving away and coming back. Okay, and we'll just use the click for that. Okay, the third is we're going to actually add a physical thing,
Yeah.
her bed, to be just getting into it
Mm-hmm.
on the click. And again, we're going to ultimately do bed click
Mm-hmm.
or place click or whatever you want to call it. And then the fourth, we're going to move the bed slightly, spatially, not very much, to see if we can encourage her to get into that thing,
Yeah.
to settle in the long-term idea that she would go there, to be out from underfoot, or not barking in people's faces or something like that.
Yeah.
If the bed is such that it fits inside the crate, you can get the bed action going on and then put the bed in the crate and send her to the bed.
Yeah.
Door close open.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long-term
Yeah.
plan, but it wouldn't be a bad plan because it's safe.
Yeah.
Safe for the people, safe for the dog,
Yeah.
safe from not running out the front door,
Yeah.
that kind of
For
thing.
sure.
But using the bed, I think, will take some of the edge off whatever's happened with the crate previously.
Yeah.
If it's not a terrific association, then
Yeah.
here's another opportunity to build a different.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. She doesn't love it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so let's just have her being in a place that's comfortable and
Yeah.
cozy and wonderful.
Yeah.
And we'll edge that over there.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the idea with the adding words now. I'm thinking, should we buy those buttons you can record voices on? And so that he can say them, or?
I didn't know that. I mean, if there's a technological answer to that. I mean, there's all kinds of dogs that are learning words with those tap buttons.
Yeah, so basically it'd be that, but he would be the one so that he could say the command.
That could be fun. Yes, I was a little stymied in terms of an answer for that, but that is a very good answer. Sure.
Just so that
Sure.
he says words, but I feel for like the clarity of it and for
Yeah.
the words he uses are words he uses for like everyday things, so it might get confusing if I pick something
Sure.
that he says.
Sure. So, if he had a little, maybe a keyboard of 3 tap buttons,
Yeah,
then it could be, hustle, bed.
that's what I'm thinking.
Quiet or
I
something.
feel like if we just had like even just like 3 or 4, like just a very basic, like just
Sure, of
I don't
course.
want to make it so it's like a huge thing, but those basic commands that it would be good for him to use.
Yeah.
but also for us
Pierce,
to
you would be master of the universe. You could touch a button and creatures are doing all kinds of things. How fun would that be?
So you think that would be a good?
Sure, that's a good option.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and again, you're just going to pair it. You know,
Yeah.
she's familiar with the click, so do the new cue plus
Yes.
old cue equals same behavior.
Yes.
So it would be tap, click,
Yeah.
return, or whatever. But sure, yeah, that's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Yes. Good for you, Sarah.
Yeah. So that because eventually, like it will be not with the click, right? So it's like in years down the
Yes,
line. It's
yes.
to associate that way if you have the word.
Yes. The clicker was a thing because it marks it quickly. It's a quick sound.
Yeah,
So
it's like yes.
yeah, and it's
right?
something that Pierce is comfortable using. So
Exactly.
yay. But we can't use. We'll need to differentiate between
No,
those
exactly.
things. So
So
yeah,
we
that's a
we
great
did that
idea.
for-
Sure, exciting. Yeah. Good for you. I didn't put that together, Sarah.
Yeah,
Good
so
job.
That's perfect. So we can for sure get that going. We got the bed.
And Pierce, you could be having like make her do dances. Boop 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 boop. Touch them.
Yeah. Well, you have one at home already. That's another puppy's bed. We can't steal another puppy's bed. That's not very nice.
Yay! Good, Chewy.
Good job.
Good job, Chewy. That's a great idea, Sarah. I didn't think of it. Good for you.
No, we can do that. Yeah. So that's perfect.
I even saw recently on an Instagram video or something. It must be like something you can buy, like at a consumer retail store. It's just 4 buttons.
Yeah.
It's on the ground, but you know, you could maybe it's got a tray or something.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, we can for sure.
Fun! Yay! Excellent.